Welcome back to Steele and Vance, and prepare yourselves for this segment that we call...
What the hell is wrong with people? I used to have a segment like this at CKNW, and we used it all the time. Because honestly, there's a lot of crazy people out there. The only thing that could be better about that graphic is flames in the background.
She's mad.
I am mad. So let me ask you this. Have you ever thought about going to get your driver's license photo and doing something weird in the photo? Have you ever thought about that? Or
isn't the whole point that I'm recognizable?
Well, and they make you stand there and just no expression on your face. The last time I went to get my photo taken, there was an elderly gentleman in front of me. He went and had the photo. Then they show it to you. Is this okay? And he was like, no, take it again. And I'm thinking, come on, dude.
Really?
So click. They took another photo and he was like, no, one more time. I was
No.
So when it was my time, I thought, I'm not going to be a pain in the butt. So I took my photo. She showed it to me. It was the most hideous photo I've ever taken in my life. I said, yeah, that's good.
It's good.
And I'm going to live with it for the next 8 years or so. But
I want to see that photo now. We'll have that for you on episode 3.
This is horrifying.
It's going to happen. Not today, because I didn't know that she was going to say that. But on next Thursday... Linda's
not unless you're showing yours.
Of course I will.
Okay, so the reason that I'm all ramped up is because there's this guy in BC. His name is Gary Smith. He's from Grand Forks, and he is the leader of the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster of BC. You've heard of these pastafarians? They want to wear a pasta colander on their head. Well, Gary Smith wants to wear a pirate hat, a tricorn. We have a photo of him, and he's really mad because ICBC is pushing back. But not to the point where they won't let him do it. He goes to ICBC with his pirate hat. They take the photo. They give him temporary documents. It doesn't have his photo on them, and his license is only good for 60 days. And then he has to come back in 60 days and do it again. And he wears his pirate hat, and he tries to force ICBC to go along with this nonsense.
Gary, you need a hobby, buddy.
Here's the thing that's super annoying about it. There's
more?
Yes.
Oh, geez,
this guy has been agitating ICBC for years, insisting on wearing a stupid pirate hat. Then he wanted to FOI the documents that ICBC had in relation to his hat. He just received 690 some pages of documents from ICBC, most of it redacted, and he's mad. He's filed human rights complaints. He's tried to go to the Supreme Court. He has wasted taxpayers' money to the point that I think to myself, this is ridiculous. Stop humoring this guy. You, Gary Smith, like every other person in the whole province of British Columbia, stand there, you Dumbo, don't smile, take your picture and be done with it. That's what I think.
What the hell is wrong with people?
That's exactly my point. And the thing is that next week is International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Okay.
I
can get behind that.
Yeah.
My company's called Broadcast Pirate Services. Owned by no one, works for everyone.
So here's the problem. Gary Smith is encouraging all British Columbians who might support his, religious effort to wear his pirate hat to show up at an ICBC office on International Talk Like a Pirate Day and demand to have their driver's license photo taken while they're wearing a pirate hat. So what do you think about that?
I think that is absolutely ridiculous. I think that we've lost the plot and we're making work for people who have jobs that really do matter. Our tax dollars matter. This is wasteful. This is wrong. This is an abomination. This is not freedom. This is not freedom.
No,
this is not. I'm pissed about
nonsense.
this. Human rights?
Yeah.
Supreme Court?
He's been allowed to wear his pirate hat for his marriage commissioner's ID.
He's married?
He's been allowed to wear it for his firearms acquisition identification. So apparently some organizations are a little bit lax on this. But
Gary needs a hobby. Gary needs a hobby, and Gary needs to understand
this is his hobby. This is his hobby, is to annoy the heck out of everyone at ICBC.
I would not, and I don't want to beat up on Gary too hard. Actually, yes, I do.
Yeah, and I do as well.
I'm just going to say this. Please understand that people need to recognize you in an emergency. That's why we get our photos taken. I have to take my glasses off. I never take my glasses. Just recently, they started doing it. The last time I had my passport photo and my driver's license, I had to take my glasses off. And all the ones prior to that, I had my glasses on because they ask you, is that what you look like all the time?
Well, what about the facial hair? Maybe they should be saying to Gary, you should shave off your goatee and your mustache.
Whatever you actually look like.
Who knows, right? Yeah. Anyway, so the next time you go to ICBC and you're annoyed because the lineup is long, blame Gary because he's causing problems
T-shirts.
with his stupid pirate hat.
Arg, blame Gary. Steal and Vance.
Yeah. Still ahead, it has happened again. Another stranger attack has left a young man, and we're talking about a recent Afghan refugee critically injured. What is going on, Jody Vance? VPD Deputy Chief Howard Chow joins us in studio next.